COVID-19 on the coast, and it's time for our weekly pandemic checkup with Santa Barbara County Public Health. Dr. Henning Ansor joining us. Good to see you again. Let's start with vaccines. What a difference a week makes. I feel like when we talked last week, we were just thinking about it, things were going to expand, and now it's 16 plus who are eligible for a shot. I was able to get an appointment for later this afternoon, so I lucked out there. Kind of tell us where things are going. It's obviously expanding quite a bit.
Yes, we are really fortunate locally in particular because we do get allocations of vaccine doses from the federal government in addition to the state. So we are in a much better position ever since that started. Like, for instance, we received about almost 25,000 doses last week to give in 1 week, which is, of course, a huge increase, and we are really happy about that. So it's really looking brighter.
When you have that big increase, are you then able to automatically just throw more appointments out and have people snap them up as quickly as possible?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And as of this morning, actually, the webpage opened up for everybody age 16 and older to schedule a vaccine appointment for Santa Barbara, which starts on Monday.
And I'm curious, have you guys noticed that people may sign up and then not show up? And do you have others that are then filling those appointments?
Yes, the vaccination sites always have a plan B. They overbook appointments, quite frankly. And then if somebody doesn't show, it's not such a big issue. And then they also call people last minute to get in because we don't want to waste a single dose, and we haven't so far.
That's great. All right, let's talk about now we're trying to get more expansion into different areas of the community. We reported yesterday that Santa Barbara County had done well in the southern portion of the county. More people had signed up. About 21% of the county has been fully vaccinated. But up north, it's less than 14%. Why is that the case, and how do you try to equal those out?
Yes, we in the northern part of the county, the Hispanic population is larger, and sometimes they are a little bit harder to reach because they work very hard. So what we are doing is we are creating 5 strike teams that are going to go out in addition to our clinics, but we're going to have mobile teams going out to different populations and vaccinate them on site where they are. And that is starting next week.
So those strike teams will literally be going out and trying to, are you going to go to people's job sites? How does that work?
Yeah, exactly. We are going to job sites like to growers and for field workers. We are going into special neighborhoods. We announced it before. We're going to homebound people. We are going to seniors in senior housing, and we're going to homeless shelters and mentally ill people who are housed. So those are the populations that have a harder time to get to a vaccination clinic. So we are going, the mountain moves to the prophet, so to speak.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, for sure. All right, once people are fully vaccinated, there are so many questions about what they can do. Can fully vaccinated people travel?
Yes, sir. They are safe to travel. Unfortunately, it is still not recommended to travel too far, too much, just because of these variants that are all over. We are very fortunate here in California that the UK virus has not taken over yet, and that's why we don't really endorse traveling. But if you have to travel and you're fully vaccinated, you're safe to travel.
What about people gathering once they are fully vaccinated? What's the guidance for that?
Yes, fully vaccinated people can mingle even without wearing masks safely. And this is all in upcoming recommendations that go into effect starting April 15th. We will have much more people who are fully vaccinated can enjoy really more activities safely. And that's why I encourage everybody to please get vaccinated as soon as possible. It helps you individually, and it helps the whole community.
Yeah, we're in this together, right? So Santa Barbara County remains in the red tier. Other larger counties like Los Angeles and Orange County, who had done far worse earlier in the pandemic, are already in orange. What's the delay there?
Yeah, I was really shocked when I saw that myself. We had this blip for about a week, and that was exactly the week where the state looked at these new numbers, and we were all of a sudden we were above 6. and we were at 5.4, then we were at 6.8. Today we at 5.8. So today we would have met the orange tier. So I predict that come April 20th, we will be in the orange as well.
Got it. Dr. Henning Ansor, thank you so much for joining us. It's good to get these updates on everything that's going on with the pandemic. And we'll put up that, I think we have a still store, if we can. It's a full screen that shows the appointments and where they're available. And that is something that people can go and do. Here's the information. This is the Santa Barbara Hilton location. Appointments opened up today at 9 a.m. So that's actually off by a day. But today at 9 a.m. they opened up. This is for next Monday through Saturday. And then it'll be moving to Lompoc the following week. Dr. Ansor, thank you so much.